Are we inherently good or bad? And what's the difference? Well, if we're inherently bad, then if we let our guard down, we're going to be evil. But if inherently we're good and we know exactly what it is aligned with the unity of Hashem, then it's about revealing what's inside. If you've noticed, I think parenting in the past used to be, and relationships used to be about trying to get someone to give their will to you, bend their will to you. Whereas now it's about underneath that pain, what they're communicating is something of value. And inherently they're good. How do we get to that place? Something's blocking. In this week's Torah portion, the Rebbe says that at Har Sinai, when the Torah was given, the Yidden ate and drank after. This eating and drinking was the internalizing of all the Torah mitzvahs so that now it's in the body. It was created this way because Hashem wanted it this way. Hashem wanted that all the Torah mitzvahs are in our body. Even the laws we don't understand are somewhere in our body. So it will ring true in some sort of way. And Chassidus, the job of Chassidus is to reveal what's in there. Until the Erev Shabbos of this talk of the Rebbe, the United Nations, I think it was, got together and said, we don't want wars. That expression of we're going to turn our swords into plowshares. And the Rebbe says, people always wanted peace, but there were still wars. The only difference now, why the nations now decide this, is because Mashiach has arrived. So why are we not experiencing it that way? Why are we still having pain? And so the Rebbe continues to explain that when two brothers want the best for each other, that is building the wall of the Beis HaMikdash. So thank you very much. We've been told this all the time. Love your fellow as yourself, don't be jealous. But how do we get to that space? When we realize that we're not having wars anymore. No need to be in fight or flight. You're safe. You're inherently good. From that space, we realize that it's all within us. But we have to realize that we're not anymore in war. There's no need to fight, even for religion, even for trying to win our kids over or ourselves over to try to serve Hashem. That inherently it's within us. And this comes including the idea of in every moment I could experience right now pleasure and joy. Because if we realize that redemption has arrived, but in my eyes it didn't arrive, because each of us has our own unique thing, be it getting married, having a child, a dream, whatever it is. And each of us are like, no, when I have that, then the redemption has arrived for me. Then I could experience joy. Then I could be in a state of pleasure. And this is where it all gets turned around. The Rebbe says, Shavisi Hashem L'negdi Samid. If we realize that God is before us at all times, it's not like you have to get to a certain place in order to then sit back and have pleasure and joy and experience redemption. Right here, right now, this is a space where you need to be. And I told you that redemption has arrived. Doesn't look like that to you? Well, are you accepting of where you are right now? Are you experiencing joy and pleasure right now where you are? And from that space, that safety, it all goes back. We naturally want the best for each other. We naturally want to give to each other. We naturally are overflowing. If everyone is in that space, that is the redemption. And each of us doing it individually creates that reality in an internalized way. Not that from heaven came down and said, okay, everyone, now you're going to love each other. Now it's going to be peace. Slowly but surely, the world turns over to a space where everyone is doing this. And then there's no more room for evil. Take care. Have a wonderful day.